on the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Your all-out host, Rico Robles. Stand by and enjoy the program.
You gotta really get a smiling photo on that one. How you guys doing? It is another great week here on the Monster, and we got an exciting band to talk to. We got Rob, Kara, Alex, and Mikey joining us. They're Valley. Hi guys.
What's up?
How you doing?
Thanks
Hello.
for having us.
Hey, you guys are like how many? Same. I mean, where are you guys joining us from? Are you guys in
Toronto?
the same Toronto, Canada?
Yeah.
All right. What's
Alex
up?
is feeling a little under the weather, so he's not with us, but he's still with us thanks to technology.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what it is. But welcome. How's everything going?
Good.
Everything is starting to open up. How's it been when it comes to music and everything?
It's been good. We've been able to. We were on tour for quite a while, so we did back-to-back kind of tours. So we just got home and we had some time off, and now we're getting into the album kind of writing phase. So we're kind of staring at a blank canvas right now of just what the next Valley album or era will look like and feel like. So we're kind of just in the discovery phase of our band right now.
How does it go when it comes to it? I mean, having the success, of course, of Last Birthday, and then your EP After Party, and then, of course, you just released Champagne, and then to actually look at a blank canvas and be like, all right, cool, where do we take it from there? Do you drain out? But first, let's talk about, the success of Last Birthday. That's such a vulnerable song. I feel that song so much.
Thank you.
My goodness. What's the story behind that song?
Yeah, I mean, so we wrote we wrote that song with this artist named Ash, and she has a song called Moral of the Story. And this is before that though, and we were writing with her, and we've always really looked up to her, and she kind of just like, I don't know, she was able to bring this like very nostalgic kind of 70s vibe. We were drinking wine and eating cookies. And we were like, yeah, maybe we should like write a song or something. Like, cause we got together to do just that. And like halfway through the day, we were like, yeah, I guess we should write a song. And she's very like 70s kind of California. So we were like, all right, let's like channel our inner Fleetwood Mac. So that's what we did. And we wrote Last Birthday, and she's an amazing lyricist, and we just were able to really capture like this feeling of being somebody's ride or die person, being someone's like unconditional love. And it's a very special song to us. We wrote it actually years ago, like maybe 2-3 years ago at this point, and it just came out because that's how it works. And our songs sit in our Dropbox for a little bit. But yeah, it's finally out there, and we hope people like it.
Were you expecting Dogface to have a cranberry bottle and a skateboard?
Yeah.
Because it does have a Fleetwood feel to it.
That feels like a whole other era of the pandemic. Like when that happens, the cranberry, like
the Tiger King era too.
The Tiger King.
Yes.
Different pandemic eras.
Yeah, there really is.
But loving the ride or die feel, and I truly felt the song because it's like more of like, all right, cool. If you go through a breakup, and that is a song when you're hearing it too as well, you'd be like, all right, am I really gonna be? Now it makes you question the next person you're gonna date. Are you gonna be the person that'll be there for that person kind of feel? I mean, then from there, coming off of that one, of course, Champagne, the one that you guys are promoting. What's the story behind that one? From Last Birthday to Champagne.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a different emotion altogether, right?
Yeah, sonically we very different. Like Last Birthday is very organic, chimey, jangly, and like just kind of bright. And I think with Champagne, we kind of went for, I mean, we're dropping it just before the summer starts, and we wanted to, before we went away, to kind of like write more songs and take a little bit of a break to just like focus on writing. We wanted to kind of leave fans with something, not leave fans, but just drop something that kind of can soundtrack the summer. And Champagne's really this like anthem for finding the silver lining in a situation. The phrase we wrote in the song that ends the chorus is "I'll turn this pain into champagne," which is just like, you know, turning dirt into flowers, turning rain into sun. Like it's just about really finding the breakthrough in any situation, and we're really proud of it. Kara sings lead vocals on it. She kind of carries the whole song with her voice, and it's it's just a really new, special kind of vibe for us. We've never done a song, I think, like this, and we're just excited for people to hear it. And it's going to be a big summer song for us. I think it's just a fun. It just makes me feel like summer.
I mean, summer is just around the corner for you guys here in the Philippines. It's right smack in the middle of it already. And you know, as we are doing this interview, this is actually the Holy Week pause, and then we go guns blazing, right smack in summer. So this is gonna be a great summer anthem. Now for you guys, okay, so of course, After Party is an EP. So what's gonna be the title of the LP? If it's gonna be an LP, or is it gonna be just a whole new album, a whole new concept altogether?
It's gonna be a whole new thing. We have a few titles we're kicking around, but we're not set on anything. We're kind of leaving it open to the universe. I think with kind of album names or EP names, when you overthink it too much, you can get lost in it. I think it just there's always a moment where there's like one obvious title. It's like, oh yeah, why would we not call it this? So we're just waiting for the universe to do its thing.
And when you guys do the music, right, like as the band, I mean, when you name a title for the album, does that set the common theme for the whole album, or is it more of like, all right, come whatever song and whatever it is, we'll just come up with something, we'll put it in a jar, and then how does the voting process go? Because you got there are 4 you guys.
Yeah. And
management.
It can be chaotic, but it's also kind of like a really fun. I don't know why.
It's a fun process.
It's like summer camp or something. It's like a fun like activity, but it's also can be stressful. But I mean, we definitely want the vibe of it to encompass the whole EP or record, but it doesn't necessarily need to like directly, you know, correlate or like be exactly whatever. It just has to like feel. It just has to feel right. It really comes down to feeling. Like you look at it, and then you listen to the music, and you go, "Okay, that's sick." Like then, you know, that's it. So we kind of come up with random things. To be honest.
Now, you know, here on the show, we do have all out questions, and we just some random fun questions so that, you know, people get to guys, you know you guys well. When you guys were starting the band, did you guys ever thought it would be this big, that you guys will have hit songs on the radio and you know, be talking to different people all over the world and traveling all over the world?
I mean, we knew it was going to be big because we just felt it, but it doesn't feel big. That's the thing. Like when stuff
feels the exact same as when we started.
Yeah, like literally, like when stuff actually starts like happening, it's so hard to like conceptualize in your brain. It's like what? Like
so
we play on the radio and like people in like across the world know us. Like, you know what I mean? Like it just doesn't make any sense. So like it doesn't really register in our brains. But we were doing something bigger than each of us individually, and that feeling has never changed. So
there's always like 2 voices in your head when you're like dreaming of doing this kind of thing, like, you know, being an artist. It's like there's like the voice that's like, you know, oh, I'll never be able to get there. Like, what? I'm crazy. And then there's the inner voice that's like, I know I can get there. I just have to put in the work. It's like those 2 voices always, like the inside voice and the outside voice, you know?
And what was the work that you guys, you know, I know it comes to like a work ethic of a daily practice for you to actually, you know, get to the position that you guys are at. So what was it that you guys had? Do you have like a vision board? Because I bought one here. I have one here on my wall. Like, trying to get things done. I got the whole Mamba mentality going on. You got to get up every morning.
We've tried every trick in the book, and and we were even having a discussion today about it because our calendar is getting busier and busier, and we have less and less free time because the band is taking up a lot of our life, which is awesome. It's a dream, but it's like, like I said, like you can try every trick in the book, but to be honest, it's just you said a daily practice of like always being open to change and always being fluctuating. It's just life isn't perfect and life isn't straight and narrow and it's not black and white. So I think there's things to help. Obviously there's books and mood boards and vision boards and things to kind of like organize and help. But I think every day is just, you got to take every day as the best day and like really just, be positive. And yeah, there's something to be said for not planning too much. You want to leave room for spontaneity and for the universe to do its thing.
Some random fun thing, right?
Yeah.
They'll be like, they'll throw it in there.
Yeah.
Now, for you guys as a band, I mean, you guys are famous now. You guys are rock stars now. Who's the most famous person that you guys met?
Oh, there's some good ones. We can probably all go down.
I met Benny Blanco walking across the street one time and like high-fived him, and he thought I was super weird. And he had his phone had like bunny ears.
We saw Tyler the Creator.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Tyler the Creator.
How was that?
Diner in LA. One time we were in New York at our agent's office, and Bryan Cranston walked in from Breaking Bad, which is cool.
You guys saw Timothy Chalamet in the elevator?
Timothy Chalamet.
I've seen him
Yeah.
3 times.
Yeah.
3
There's
times.
been a lot of random
like
ones.
just on the street.
Yeah.
I met John
it's
Mayer.
weird.
John Mayer was one for Mickey.
Yeah.
Billy
Okay.
Joe Armstrong
Oh,
from
Billy
Green Day.
Billy Joe.
Joe.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay. Now,
Green
for
Day.
you guys, with your songs being big, who was the person that surprisingly like messaged you guys that they heard your song or storied your song on their IG story and tagged you guys?
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
yo.
There's a big one. Troy
Troye Sivan.
Sivan. One time, actually the same week we wrote 1999, Troy Sivan DM'd us and was like, hey, my sister showed me Sucks to See You Doing Better. And I've been like crying to it this week. We were like, whoa. There's been, so many random, like those are always crazy times when like
People
someone
who
you
like
love.
aren't musicians too. That's like, like
Well, I mean, there's so we wish I had more time. Wish I could pick your brain some more, man. Because
Okay.
but before you go, what do you think is a recipe to write a good song? And the message you guys could bring out, could send out to anybody who would want to write songs just like you guys, that wants to write a hit but can't quite figure it out, but want to somehow, take a pause to it.
listen to your intuition for sure.
Listen to your
I
intuition.
think people get too caught up in the formula of a song and like although learning it is like incredibly important because it can like you learn from it, it steers you in right directions. But like I always say like the yes or no feeling, like when we're writing, it's like I either get the ding in my head that's like a yes or the ding that's like, oh, that's not quite it. Keep working on it. And then every time I get like you just keep kind of shimmying until it all works out and like refining it.
And be confident. I think that's something even I'm still working on. We're all working on. Is like there's so many times where I've like been like, oh, I kind of have this like melody, and I'm like scared to sing it, and then like I finally sing, and they're like, that's crazy. It's like just learn to be confident in your own ideas, because I think oftentimes your best idea is the one you're most embarrassed about or not confident in, and then you realize that's the best idea in the room. Like it's just you have to be confident in yourself. I think that's like a big thing for writing. Is just like believe in what you're doing and know that it's like your best. Sometimes so. Yeah.
Hey, that's cool. Thank you guys. Message to your fans here in the Philippines.
We love the Philippines so much. We can't wait to come there. We've done some festivals and some online things with obviously with the Philippines, but nothing beats being there in person and seeing all you guys face to face. So we cannot wait to come play a show there and spend time there. We love the Philippines so much.
Can't wait to have you guys here, ladies and gentlemen. Rob, Kara, Alex, and Mikey. Thank you very much. Bye, you guys. You take care. I know you guys got a lot more press to do, but we hope to see you in Manila when you guys get here. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
All
right, bye.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Valley. There you go. My goodness, an awesome experience for you guys to actually have the opportunity to hear their music. And once again, last birthday champagne. Excited for the EP as well, and the album that's coming out. Till then, my name is Chico Robles. Thank you guys for watching. So they're All Out and Monster exclusive interview. Do like this, do share this for those who love in the song, all courtesy of the Monster. Goodbye.
Monster exclusive interview only on Manila's hottest Monster RX 93.1.